This is Eric Muathe, Muathe.com. Let's take a look at Amazon, and I'm going to be taking a look at the long-term monthly chart. And of course, this is for March 8th, 2019. Okay, I'll be drawing two lines, actually, maybe more than two lines, but let's do this. So we're going to draw a line, and this is based on my method, which I call the primary trend line method. There should be a link in the description of the video. So depending on how you draw this, there's a couple of ways of drawing this. We can see that we already broke below this primary trend line in late 2018. And we can actually even say that this is now a backtest failure. And as a side note, this area here where I'm talking about, where there's this resistance, happens to be at about the RSI level of 61.8. So let's not underestimate the importance of that level on the RSI. So that's one way we can draw the trend line. And if that's the case, then we can conclude that this has already given us a sell signal as far as Amazon is concerned. And I would say a major sell signal at that. Now keep in mind, why do I say major? Because if we look at where we've come from, Amazon has had an amazing run, right? So this equation can flip and we can get the exact opposite. So that's one way of drawing this line. Now there's another more conservative way of drawing the line, which is just like this, in which case we can say the line has yet to break. But if it does break, we can anticipate a big move lower. So that's a line to watch. And I should add here, because there's always the other side of the equation, that if we hold this line and bounce above it, that would be beautiful support and we can anticipate recovery. So make or break. So those are the two ways I would look at that situation. Now I'm going to draw another line, and I'm just going to draw it like this. And I wanted to draw the line there because it gives us a lot of insight into how the stock responds or has responded since it broke below this line here. Of course, that was in 2002, which, as we know, not 2002, but 2000, was a bearish market environment. Now we know the other major bear market was here, 2008 into early 2009. And again, we can see that this had turned into resistance. And I'm just going to skip all these other areas, even though if you pause the video, you're going to see areas of support and break. For example, here we can see the line was used for support on the monthly chart, double bottom support for this entry. We can also see beautiful breakouts above the line. So this line is legit. And we can see the market is doing its best to hold, and actually held as of late 2018 in December. So now here is the big question, and the market is going to decide. Either we break below this line for a major drop, or over time we bounce on this line, and that would be bullish. Now, in my humble estimation, given this big run, I'm going to default to assuming this break. And also bringing back the previous line, if I draw it this way, I would also argue that we've already seen a sell signal even as of now. And that tells me it would make more sense that the next meaningful direction is for a massive plunge from current levels. Eric Muathe, Muathe.com. As always, good luck, peace, and blessings. E-A-C-S. Woo! Share.